All right, today is the day. We are finally adding some shade to the Gladiator since we had our best top on there. That's a little bit too much open air for me, so we're gonna get this Kini on here. They make a full one or the Kini that is just the front, and for this one, since I keep the hard top on most of the time, I prefer the Kini. So let's get in how to install this SpiderWebShade JT Kini. So the first thing you want to do with installing the SpiderWebShade is install the spider nubs, and those are pretty simple. There's 6 of them, and they go by just taking out these factory screws and replacing with these. These are T25. You can use your Jeep toolkit, or you can use an electric impact or anything. Just be careful with those. But yeah, so it's this one. It's this one. It's a little hard to get to with the handle, and then it is this one right here. So that's your third one on each side. So you have the first one on the passenger side as well as the first 2 in the front. So let's get these guys on there. And you take your stock screw and you spider nub and you place it on this way. Obviously it's showing you don't want to do it with the lip down because it needs somewhere for the shock cord to grab. So you put it on this way. That is the correct way. Get this one out of here. I'll have to see if I want to keep these handles, how I'm going to situate these, but I did it on my other one, so I just have to remember how I did it. Maybe I can reference one of my own videos. So you take this guy on there, as you said, place it with the lip facing up, and we will pop that guy back on there. Nice and simple. Non-destructive, easy mod, and gives you a nice mounting point. All right, moving on to the rear. Like I said, it's this first one in the rear. If you open up the rear doors, place your spider nub onto your stock T25 screw, and right back in its home. There you go. Now let's do the other side, and then we'll get the thing ready for mounting. Onto the passenger side. Grab one of our 3 nubs. Grab T25. Drop that in the proper position. And back in its home. Too good for your home? Helps if you line it up. There you go. Rear is done. Oh, so this strap's going on a little different. It'll make my life a little easier. I believe it's this one. We might have to move to that one. I'll double check it when we get in there, but the SpiderWebShade will tell us where to put them, seeing as the cords will be the appropriate length. There you go. All right, those are all on. Now we can remove the windshield, or you don't have to lower the windshield all the way. You can literally just lean it back a little bit, and that'll give you time to get your header clips in there. Okay, now to remove these clips up here, or these screws, you simply take these out of your windshield, and these are a T55. There was 4 of them located on either side of the visor mirrors. This one definitely helps to take out that way. There you go. So you take those 2 out there and take the 2 on the other side. You can drop the windshield, but then you have to mess with taking off the wipers, but I've done it several times where all we're going to need to do is lean this a little bit forward and get our header clips up on the front of our windshield, which are these guys right here. All right, like I said, drop this guy right here. This is the one on the passenger right. Get that guy out of there and get this one out of the way. Oh, I think it's just caught in the plastic. Get that guy out of it. Yep, just caught in the plastic a little bit. There we go. All right, now that we have our 4 bolts out of there. So, you don't have to remove these, but you definitely want to lift them up. Those 4 bolts out, all you have to do is simply grab your windshield and pull forward. Don't be scared. All Jeeps actually did this. It started with Jeeps from the war, so the guys can fire out the front. People think the JLs were the first ones that did it. Everything did it. They did just make it a little easier. When you do it on something like the TJ, there's seals, and these things were really easy to come down. So if you do want to cruise like this, you've got your straps and everything or your rest to put those on, but you have to take your windshield wipers off to lay it fully down. So as you can see, we have plenty of room to work with our header clips. So all you need to do is lean this forward a little bit while you're standing up here, and you can drop on your 4 SpiderWebShade header clips. So let's get into that. Okay, so as you can see, holding the SpiderWebShade in the right orientation, because you could tell that the logo's in the back here. And you start with this corner. This is a header clip, and it's going on your header here. So you just push this forward a little bit. And all these guys do is they turn. There you go. They turn and lock on there, nice and easy. And just come over to the second one. See what you want to make sure you're under that seal. So all you gotta do is take this guy on there like this. So when you get it one there, boom, just a turn. Now we'll continue on to the passenger side. So we're gonna slide this forward again. Bring this all the way over. Like I said, these ones like to sit on the outside of here if I remember correctly. Yeah, there you go. Put that on there, and then we'll get this clip on there. And boom. Okay, I got that side in there. Yeah, see where those guys lay once we get the rest going. I'm not gonna bolt it back down yet, but I'm gonna place it back down and start to begin on these guys. On to the next one. Grab that, start on the second one. This guy's gonna be nice and easy for me. I think my handle might have to be reoriented on the other side because this side looks like it's nice and easy. Maybe that's just how it's gonna be. So again, get this guy out of the way. Just grab that through. Yeah, loosening it helped a little bit. Like I said, you run it around with your finger, make sure that it clips in there, pull, and boom. I can simply put that back on there. And that guy is good to go. Straighten that out, of course, because it doesn't want to work with me since I'm recording. You know how that works. There you go. Okay, so it does fit perfectly fine if you have some kind of handles like this. So you got one going there, one going there, and this one's going to go back over the thing, but we're going to do the second one on the driver's side. Second loop on the driver's side. Got our cord around here. I think they come with a strap now. Just take that guy, pull it through. And same thing, like I said, this is, can probably reconfigure this, but for now I'm just gonna get this guy on here for the video to show you guys. And it loops around there, nice and easy. Look at that, boom. And then we can still do our strap. Maybe I'll put it on without the strap, and then put the strap on over the top. Either way, it does fit, so we'll move. So on this one, it is a little bit longer. Take your attachment point there. Then you're gonna use, you don't have to remove this hard top, but you can just feed it through there. So drop that on there, feed that guy through there, and feed this up through here, and then we'll go grab it on the back side. It might be easier if you do it from this side. So grab this over here. Let's get your strap set up. Reach one hand up here and one hand up here, and we will pass it through. Got that guy passed through, as you can see, and then I'm gonna come through around this way. All right, now we can pull this guy through. There we go. Take this, wrap it around. It's starting to get a little bit of attention, so it's a little different than before, but it's still not that hard. Get that guy around there, and yeah, that's our shade looking nice and taut already. So let's get that last side on there, and then we'll be good to go. Since this is the last one, it's going to take probably a little bit more of persuasion than the other one, since it has all the tension on it right now. So there we go, hand our cord through, and look at that, still not that bad. It easily wraps around there, feel it lock into place, and boom. And we just got to make a couple adjustments up here on the windshield, make sure everything is in place. And all right, now that everything is on there, we'll just get everything in place so it's nice and tight. Yeah, you want to make sure this guy is on that uttermost outside. This one's pulled tight there, and I want to push that guy to the outside, so get rid of that wrinkle, and then yeah, then we'll be ready to rock. Yeah, like I was saying, so we'll just get this guy come this way a little bit. Make sure your windshield sits on there nice and flat. That'll come out with a little bit of sun, and it'll get all nice and even. Get the wrinkles out. Oh yeah, shade it up, baby. Shade brigade. Now that we have our windshield back in place, we want to put these bolts back in here. Get this guy started, and all right, so I got this guy in here. Pull that in a little bit. Yep, grab this one. Said not too crazy. There you go. Alrighty, grab this. Got that in there. Onto this one. Alright, and there you have it. SpiderWebShade install is complete. Adjust my handles. We are good to go. There you go. And as you can see it, fix this guy up and brought her out here so you can check it out. And this is the shade all together, so it's nice. Give us a little wind resistance, little sun protection. That's what it looks like from the inside, as you can see. Boom, gonna be awesome. Can't wait, heading to the beach tomorrow. Glad I got this thing installed. SpiderWebShade JT Kini. There you have it. Cutting the wind, blocking that sun. Boom.